Oh, look, he's broke down.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well,
How can you tell that?
well, he's got his flashes on and everyone's going around him and he's not moving.
Oh, fuck, he's underneath it.
Well, that explains it. But there's still all this traffic.
I could do that.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Let's see what happens.
Oh, this could be problematic as well.
Can you see?
Well, yes, but that still doesn't really save. That's us now.
This has been an eventful morning. We hit a hawk.
We stopped the life of one of God's majestic animals. I was trying to ask Kelly. I've felt bad ever since then.
You mean since this morning?
No, since we hit the hawk, and I was
Yeah.
asking her just then. I said, I felt like asking the Dalai Lama. If I'd have hit a pigeon, I wouldn't give a crap.
Right.
You know, it would have no effect on me at all. And I'm still upset about hitting this hawk.
Right.
And are all creatures still equal? But you know, it doesn't feel that way. And
some creatures are more equal than others.
well, and I was telling her that sometimes being in showbiz, people, it's on. Well, you can see. Does it go all the way up there? Sometimes people treat you, and they're like, "Oh no, you go ahead. I'm gonna stay back. You should go. You know." And I'm like, "No, come on, no, you're a hawk. I'm a pigeon. You know." Well, now you make me feel like I'm a jerk, but I get that feeling sometimes.
No, I think here's my rule of thumb. Any animal that looks good on a calendar deserves a higher pecking order, like a bear,
Right.
or a hawk.
Moose.
No, a moose, they're there to be shot, I think. That's the moose. The moose is what's called food. The hawk's a predator. The bear's a predator. These are animals that, normally do the killing.
Right.
But in this case, technology, the modern world snuffed the hawk. It really wasn't your fault. I think the hawk's just used to flying over econo lines and stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't used to the size of this vehicle.
Also, I might have hitting that hawk might have eaten up all my profit from this 2-day ride.
Well, that's karmic payback, I guess, for killing the beautiful, majestic calendar animal like a hawk. Even though it's inadvertent.
Does karma work that fast? The act itself will commit its own retribution?
It depends on what. It depends, sort of karma,
But should we stop and get a cup of coffee, or should we just sit here?
Well, yeah, let's see about some.
There's a Starbucks over there.
Okay, there you go.